What's up, you guys? I just finished with working out, and y'all probably think I wear the same clothes all the time, don't y'all? Because I always wear this black tee. I got so many of them though from working out, but it's long awaited. If you're new to the channel, I'm Nate. Nice to meet you. If you're coming back, you're a subscriber. Welcome back to the XO family. Yeah, so today we're talking about, gotta be careful, you people are crazy around here. Sorry if I get like scatterbrained and stuff, because I'm really just winging it. Like today I'm talking about why I cut my locks off, and I'm not gonna go too far into detail, but I'm gonna give you enough detail for you to, get what I'm talking about. I'm gonna take y'all with me through the rest of the day if I end up, running around. But as of lately, I really just been doing a lot of the same stuff. But I know they say, if you repeat the same days over and over and expect a different outcome, it's insanity. But it's not that. It's just that this is what seems to keep me grounded and allows me to not go in the other direction and stuff like that. I've become so secluded and away from everybody and everything. I actually I can feel everything again, and I haven't really felt anything in a long time, because I haven't really felt love, you know what I'm saying? And I feel it now. And a part of why I cut my locks off was because as a lot of y'all know, I lost my mother. When I lost her, I cut my hair off. And then recently I lost my grandmother. So I kind of just felt like I was holding on to too much with my hair. And I'm not really spiritual or anything like that. I just felt like a part of me was stuck in my hair. The sadness. And I ain't gonna lie, I made a video about how I got over my depression. Yeah, I did that to try to motivate people, but in our actuality, I don't know what it is to truly become, to truly get over your depression, because I do certain things and I do, I stay grounded and I try to keep my mind in the right space, but still at times I will get sad. And I don't like to call it depression, because I feel like if I call it depression, I feel like I've let the devil win. I feel like I've let him conquer. And I don't want to say it's depression, but a lot of my hair had a lot of pain and sadness, and that's kind of all that's kind of really all I'm based off of is pain. The only reason I've really made this channel is because of pain and to show people who I am. And my hair held a lot of it. I feel like in order to keep growing, I had to let go. And I know there's a lot of people that go through a lot of stuff and they don't ever think about cutting their hair off, but another part of me also cut it off was because of you guys. A lot of the guys that I realized, that a lot of you guys I've watched, a lot of you guys that I've seen watch me, that ask me for advice, seem to always have questions. And I've always been the type to have questions, but nobody would ever answer me. I was always unheard of, I was non-existent when I was growing up. So it was I got love, but it was only in spurts. And I don't know if it was love or not, because I just felt so abandoned growing up. And so with that being said, with my hair, when I locked it up, I was really, really depressed, and I didn't like to look at myself. And people would always ask me, yo, how did you lock up your hair, and how did you do this and that? But I don't really remember, because I'm the type of person where I've done a lot of bad stuff in my life, and I used to want to be the villain, and the villain is not cool, because you never gain anything from it. You lose a lot more. I'm not proud of it, but I'm also not a little boy anymore. I won't run from it. I'll admit to my wrong, It took me forever to be able to right my wrongs, but now I will, because that's the only way I found out I can grow. And righting my wrongs has allowed me to grow, but I've also lost everything with it at the same time. And at one point in my life, I was very suicidal. I don't even like to say the word, but I was very sad and I didn't want to live no more. And earlier this morning, I was thinking about it while I was washing dishes, not thinking about, hurting myself, but I realized it's almost been a year since I last, did self-harm. And I was just wow, I came a long way, because I haven't even thought of it. And I just randomly thought of it because it's a seasonal thing. I've realized I have a lot of repeated cycles. So, and for instance, last year around this time, I would listen to a certain kind of music, and I realized I started playing that same music again around this time last year. And 2 years ago, I would do the same thing. I would play, it was certain repeated cycles. I don't know what it means. I'm not a psychologist. I don't know about repeated cycles and stuff like that. And I just thought it was weird because I was listening to a song today and it reminded me of the time when I was sad. And I realized when I listened to the song, I wasn't sad anymore. And sorry if I'm scatterbrained. I took pre-workout and I'm literally like coming down off of it, I think. I don't know. So sorry if I'm talking fast. But my hair had a lot of pain. And with pain is growth. With pain is pleasure too. And that sounds weird to say, but a lot of us have gone through heartbreak. A lot of us has been through a lot of things. And I guarantee like all 21,000 of you guys that's watching me, and more people that watch me as time goes on, I guarantee like we've all been through something tragic. It just so happens that, I feel bad to say it, but it seems like everybody is just now catching up to like what happened to me. And that sounds really weird to say, but I try not to hold back too much from y'all, because I want y'all to be able to understand where I'm coming from. But like, I went through so much as a young boy, and a lot of y'all have went through a lot too, and I'm never degrading anything that you've been through. I realize I only can relate to people that have been through certain traumas or certain pain in their life, and I don't think that's right. But for me to feel comfortable enough to open my mouth, I've realized with my old friends, I can only talk to certain friends about certain things. So I know how to be cordial with everybody, but at the same time, I just felt like I was unappreciated at the same time, even with the friends that I would talk to, because a lot of them would just like make me feel unseen if they didn't get what they wanted from me. So like, a lot of people would just come around and get what they wanted, and they would leave, or they would get advice or inspiration and take it and run with it. And then I'm left with nothing, and then I'm the bad guy, and then this and that. And don't get me wrong, like, I wasn't always the best friend, you know, but I always played my part and I always did what I could do. I feel like cutting off my hair was sort of like a reinvention, or like sort of like a rebirth type of thing. And yeah, so I really just cut it off because I wanted to show you guys that hair is not personality. Hair is not a characteristic. Like, yeah, I'm blessed to have hair and I'm blessed to grow hair, but it doesn't make me me. It definitely can add like a different type of sauce to you, you know what I'm saying? But it doesn't make up who I am as a man, and it never will. So I just wanted to show you guys that just because hair can make you look better, but if you really are that guy, if you really are that person, you shouldn't depend on your hair. And I had to let go of a lot of stuff that I went through. A lot of that hair held a lot of bad, negative energy, and I had to let go of it, and I didn't want it in my life anymore. And you guys will see, I'm gonna watch you guys grow, and you're gonna watch me grow, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I keep going in different directions, but I can't really help it, because I always am like that when I try to talk. I'll talk about one thing and go to the other place. So in all actuality, I just wanted to cut my hair off because I had to let go of pain. I had to forgive myself for putting up with a lot of stuff that I didn't have to. And also just like the things that I've done to people that aren't right, you know. I done did a lot of stuff in my life that I'm not proud of, and a lot of it comes and goes, but just know that anything that you do will come back in full circle. So everything that happens to me now is all in my hands, because I don't have people to blame and people to even talk to about it. So, and I talk to you guys, and I love every single one of y'all that watch me, whether you hate me, you love me, you kind of like me, you kind of dislike me, whatever the case may be. I genuinely don't care if you like me or don't, because at the end of the day, I'm still gonna be who I am, and I'm still gonna just keep evolving, because like X said, like creation and evolution. In order to create, you have to evolve. So creation and evolving. With those two, a lot can happen. And I just feel like right now, I'm the same person, it's just I don't have LOCS anymore. I just want y'all to know that I feel for a lot of you guys, and I used to be scared to talk about like stuff like this on the internet, because I just simply wasn't happy in my own skin. And I'm not even fully happy now. I just know I'm way better off than I was, and it's baby steps. But I just wanted to talk to you guys about, you know, I just want to let y'all know that hair is not everything. I just use my hair to hide a lot of stuff. I feel like I could be less seen when I had my hair, because I would fit in more with everybody, because everybody nowadays has LOCS and it's the new thing, and I could just hide, and like I could kind of blend in sometimes. And now I'm just like a sore thumb. Like everywhere I've went as of recently, not everywhere, but if somebody recognizes me, they don't double look. They know it. They know it's me, because I'm not hiding. I done already did the whole pretty boy era, and I done did all of that already. Like, I'm cool from it. Like, I understand that people still call me that, but I don't look at myself like that. I just look at myself as a young man, because all the people that I am surrounded by now are older than me, and I only feel like I attract a lot of older people because I feel like those are the only people that I can relate to, because they've been through a lot of life already. And I've realized as I talk to people sometimes, like, our frequencies are different, because I'll listen to them talk, and I really just started doing it as of lately. I'll listen to them talk, but I won't really say too much because I feel like they won't understand me. But if you feel unwanted and you feel like nobody gets you, fuck them. Leave them alone. Half these people that you're in communication with do not care about you. Like, do not at all. My own friends that I really thought were, like, you know, really here for me, I would always feel so alone around them, no matter what we did. All of our bonds were just based off of one thing, and that was some type of substance abuse, and that's just not right. And I remember I told one of my friends, and I just was like, bro, you realize we only have a good time together whenever we drink, right? He's like, yeah, bro, fuck it. And I'm just like, damn, like, you really don't care. Like, and I'm so in my head type of person. I always get so deep into my head, and I cannot help it. I used to get so frustrated, but now I just accept it. And sorry if this message is really long. I just felt like I needed to talk to you guys, because I know y'all wanted to know about my hair getting cut off and stuff, but I feel like I'm just rambling and I'm staying in one spot. I just remember saying that to my friend, and it's like he brushed it off like it didn't really matter. And that kind of just opened my eyes, because I'm like, at one point in my life, I was set in stone that I was gonna leave this earth intoxicated. Like, I was set stone that I wasn't gonna make it out. Like, I was set in stone. I was that down bad that I was just gonna settle for less. Something happened and I got slapped in the face, and when that happened, it opened my eyes, because I realized my friends weren't my friends anymore. They simply just wanted the name around them, and not that I'm a big guy, a big hothead. I'm not. My name isn't huge. Hardly anybody knows me, but at the end of the day, I realized I was just being used for a name and for what I could have. Like, they all know that if they need something, they can call me. I'm on the way type of person, or I got it. If you don't have it, I got it. You know, even if I don't have it. I remember giving literally my last to one of my homeboys at the time, and he'll never know that. And I'll never tell him that either, because what does that matter? If you with me, I got you. I'm that type of person, you know? I felt like I kept getting used, and I'll never tell them that, but they'll always be the ones, like, those people that you look out for the most be the ones that envy you and have spite towards you the most, from what I've realized, because true colors will always come out, you know. And I've always been the type of person that will, you know, say how I feel and put it on the table, but I'm not really the type to bash. If I'm disappointed, though, I will be like, you know, I'll be like, I just don't get it, man. Like, I don't know. I might talk to somebody, like somebody close, of course, and I don't know why he's acting like that. I don't know why she's acting like that. Like, why are they treating me like this? Why are they not listening? I want them to do better. But you can't make anybody do better. You have to do it for yourself. That's what I had to realize, and it really hurts to watch the people you love not be able to get it together, but you can't hold on to everybody for forever. And that's what I realized. It was times where I couldn't breathe without certain people, at least I thought so. I'm perfectly fine without them. I tend to push people away a lot because I've always been neglected, and I've always been the last option. And a lot of people will be like, how is that possible? No way. But just because of a face and a look, there's always a story behind everybody. You know what I'm saying? And everybody always has looked at me as this pretty boy and as this and that, but like, little do you know, it's way deeper than that. And it's just certain things that you just live with that, you know, you never speak about. I want to be very transparent so you guys can understand where I'm coming from with a lot of things, so you think I'm not just some random guy just trying to talk about mental health and how to get healthy and not have been through a lot. I've been through some shit. I've been through a couple of things, you know what I'm saying? I know how it is to feel unwanted, and I don't want any of you guys to feel like that, because I've been there and done that. And I'm sitting here telling you, I cut my hair to let go of all of that bad energy, all of that, whatever was around me had to go. Like, and I normally don't talk about what I pray for, like, to anybody, but I'll tell you guys, one of the main things that I kept praying for to God was for him to remove any negative access, any negative waste, any negative people that were around me, to go ahead and remove them from my life. Because anything that was unwanted, if I was unwanted anywhere, I asked him to remove it. And I simply got left with no friends, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Way more opportunities and doors have opened since, but Don't be afraid. And I know a lot of you guys are, we're around the same age group. A lot of you guys are teenagers. A lot of you guys are early 20s, my age, and a lot of you guys are older than me, whatever the case may be. But I just want you guys to know that just because it doesn't make sense right now and what you're going through right now, it doesn't make sense for you, I promise you it'll make sense one day. I used to be so confused on why was I going through all of these things? Why am I so hurt? Why am I so heartbroken? And then as time goes on, years pass, it starts to make sense. And you just have to be careful where you put your time and energy into. And it sounds cliche because everybody says it, but it's really the truth, because you are a magnet. So what you put out will come back. So just because you doing this over here on the side and it's good, okay, that's cool, something good might come back out of it. But mainly, if you're doing bad, a lot of bad will come. So if you do a lot of good, that should just be regular. That should just be that should be your nature. But if you do a lot of bad and you wonder why a lot of bad is happening to you, there's your answer. What goes around comes around. Like I said, I've done a lot of things I'm not proud of, but I'm not gonna sit here and let that bring me down, because I know who I am at heart. Getting back to really truly loving who I am in a different way, because I'm a man now. It's different from a child. Yeah, you love yourself growing up, whatever. You don't even really think of that as a child when you're growing up. But as you get older, the only way to be able to accept love is if you love yours first, which means love yourself. So love yourself, let go of the pain, let go of the past. Don't let it be your excuse for why you can't get out of bed. And I understand what it is to rot in bed, and I know how it feels. Get your head out the gutter, and if you feel unappreciated or unwanted in any aspect of life, let go of it, whatever the case may be. Whether it's friends, family, job, whatever it is, make sure you don't forget your plan A. Whatever it is. Whether it's school, whether it's entrepreneurship, whatever the case may be, just chase your dream and don't let up. Always put your foot on the gas. Don't give up on your dream. If it pertains to school, go to school. Like if you want to become a physician, or if your field of study revolves around school, go to school. But mine just didn't. That's why I didn't pursue school. That's why I dropped out of college. But I feel like I'm talking way too much. So if y'all want more like talk sessions like this, just spam XO in the comment like we normally do. If you want more of something, just spam XO. But I feel like I'm talking way too much. But that's why I cut my locks off. It was too much pain that I felt like I needed to let go of, and it was simply just time. So sorry if I talked your head off for too long, but I done calmed down after pre-workout finally. Just appreciate yourself and what you have right now, because you never know when it can get taken away from you. And I wish somebody would have told me that when I was younger, because I definitely would have cherished a lot of more moments with, you know, the people that I loved. At the end of the day, we all have to go one day, so just make sure that, you know, don't second guess it. Just if you want to do it, do it. But make sure it comes from the purity of your heart. If it's bad, you can do it for like a little spice in your life, but 9 times out of 10, it's not really worth it. But yeah, man, just you guys have a good day and be careful with everything that you're doing, with how you speak to people, how you carry yourself everywhere. Wherever you go, chin up, shoulders up. You know what I'm saying? Roll your shoulders back, put your chin up. And yeah, I love all of you guys, like for real, because little do you guys know, you guys are changing my life day by day. And I do want to say thank you. And one thing I promise to you guys, I will always just remain who I am. And I try not to have like serious talks all the time, because I'm a serious person, but I'm really a goof. I just feel like we have enough goofballs in the world that, you know, you can go watch them, but I feel like we need to talk more about, like, you know, abandonment and, you know, heartbreak. Not really stay stuck on the topic, but, you know, I just want to let y'all know that it's okay, because this is a part of life. But if there's more to this video, we'll be doing something later, but I just wanted to open up this video with why I cut my locks off. So if you want to stay, you can stay. If you want to go, you can go ahead and go. But I appreciate all of you guys for but we gotta get rolling. So I'll see you guys in the next clip, or I will see you guys in the next video. One of the two, but probably take out with me. throughout the rest of the day. Just cause, so y'all have something to do. So let's go.